Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, holy spirits of our ground crew, earth angelics of ascended mastery. Our local Solaris released another powerful solar flare today, maxing at M3.3 at 7:13 UTC. This celestial event was encoded with our codes of 33 of Divine Mastery and 37 into the 73, the new heaven upon the new earth. Another M-class flare was released from the Sun, maxing at 1.13 at 023 UTC. This solar activity is flooding this realm with gamma plasma adamantine particles of source light. Pachamama also received a powerful activation with a magnitude 6.1 earthquake on the Ring of Fire in Russia at 2049 UTC. The violet dragons of Saint Germain's holy flame are with us now to assist Gaia and all her children of the sun in this great transfiguration of our ascension process. We are transforming ourselves into rainbow light bodies of higher resonance, while simultaneously shifting this realm into the paradise she has always evolved to be. In the self-realization of Buddha mind, we rise in the awakened state of pure awareness, our true nature of the Tao. As our good people of the new earth return to the natural way, living in harmony with Mother Earth, through the silence of the 0-point still center, we become empowered with the heavenly light of the Holy Spirit and bring all into balance to usher in the new golden age of eternal life. Aho! Welcome, beloved beings of light. I am Paul, White Gold Eagle, with PrimeDisclosure.com. We have many powerful transmissions again for you today from our sacred New Earth scribes, so be sure to listen to the very end where we release very powerful New Earth codes. And please do us a favor and share this video with your teams and tribes all over this realm. And now we continue with the Sabian symbols. Right now the moon is at 19 degrees, 5 minutes Aries. The sun is at 10 degrees, 8 minutes Virgo. The current Sabian symbol for the sun at 11 degrees Virgo. A boy molded in his mother's aspirations for him. And the current Sabian symbol for the moon at 20 degrees Aries. A young girl feeding birds in winter. From astrologyweekly.com. And today from Divine Sis Star of the Light, Jennifer Catron. 10D Stargate corrections are complete. With this, the rod repair is stabilizing. 6D masculine principle. All false light inverted matrices for the current collective bandwidth are coming offline at the moment. Huge awakenings in the collective, activations in newly awakening souls causing anti-life timelines to rapidly collapse. Base 10 spin rates corrected to organic spin rate. The Guardians have reclaimed many future parallels that had been compromised. Oversoul integrations, exciting day for the ascending collectives. And from Divine Sis Star of the Light, Laura Hazel, a word from the whales. Widespread, perceptible changes are beginning to filter through the layers of consciousness, which much of humanity associates with physical reality. The more easily humanity lets go of the rigidity of what once was, the more easily we may together flow through what is and what will be. With great love from the Cetacean Collective, from dolphinresonance.org. And from Divine Brother of the Light, Roberto Nunez. Frequency levels are rising. The collapse of 3D is imminent. Things will accelerate 1 or 2 more levels as we enter September and October 2023. This will be a historic milestone in human evolution as we advance toward a purging era. You are witnessing the beings and entities that are being exposed. Please keep the peace and quiet. Let Earth, Gaia, do its thing. You are protected if you follow universal guidelines. And today from Divine Star of the Light Shay from Numbers by Shay Numerology. 9/2/23. Today is an exit, an out. Take your ball and go home. You've been changing all year, but you may not yet see how much because you're so wrapped up in the old game. Step back now so your divine support team can work its magic. Your right action is to focus inwardly as life unfolds around you without your help. This is considered a lucky month, likely because you're too mentally or emotionally worn out to get in the way. Let things play out naturally while you continue your mission of self-discovery. Less is definitely more right now. Make peace. Be patient with your surroundings. And today from Divine Brotherhood of the Light, Pars Kute. Huge cosmic energy changes lie ahead. Something big is definitely brewing. Can you feel it in the air? If you are getting goosebumps, there's a good reason for that. Ancient wisdom is returning. This is the greatest show on Earth. It is not just on Earth or in Earth. It is in the entire galaxy. It is the greatest show in the galaxy. Within divine love of one, Pars Kute. And today from Divine Star of the Light, Miri, Nod, from Light Code Activations. 195, Return of ERIS, 195. Big night last night, feeling and hearing the big Solaris wave energy update coming our way. Had dreams of contact, heard my mum's voice. The big solar CME hit last night and will sweep through tonight and tomorrow, bringing information and energy from Mercury and Venus, which were hit early last night. I kept hearing the rise of ERIS, sister of Mars, the feminine warrior, truth teller. So many levels of reality are being deconstructed. Our Earth's magnetic field will be challenged, but she will move the energy through her corridors. Ley lines, dragon lines. The sky will be more charged, more electric. Storms will brew and move quickly. We need to prepare our nervous systems for this. So magnesium, mineralize your blood. B12, liposomal vitamin for nerve strength. Vitamin C, increasing oxygen in the cell. Lots of grounding, earthing, bare feet. Shake medicine, trembling, breathing. Moving the body with love and grace. Dance, nature immersions. Sleep, lots of it, as much as you need, when you need. Connect to the Stargate portal which is being opened as big planets are all in decagon nodes. I know this can be a lot to take at once, but we are made for this. This is all in preparation for the upcoming equinox, 23/9/23, the 595. We need to ride this wave with corazon, heart, courage. Be strong, everyone. Miri Nad from Spanda.online. And from Divine Star of the Light, Rihanna Masulman. Hidden kingdoms emerging. Powerful energy purging the dragon lines. They speak of prosperity and peace. Empresses and empires. Golden fire, breath, and silver rain, tears. High relief, balancing. Goldie is here to stay. The solar dragons bringing vital life force and powerful grounding light code energy. Sacred feminines and masculines grounding this into our beautiful dragon lines. Bringers of heaven, standing in earth, portals to the new. Dragon eye looking at Japan. Triskelion with Japan. Aotearoa, North America and Maui in the heart. Balance, happiness, joy, abundance, peace. What we feel becomes real, manifestation mystery. Albion Lightbody activations, hydrate and sit in the sun. And today from Divine Star of the Light, Grandma Chandra, you are stepping into a wide expansion of space. With the increase in vibration, it is a higher energy and a bigger space. It is the feeling of intensity and changes, speed and movement into the new timelines, as well as an intense change in your DNA, With all this said, you are still all present in your physical bodies. Sometimes it is very uncomfortable. Look at the light beams. Receive the light beams because a lot of information is getting directly to you from the sun. You don't need any more transmitters or anybody else to translate for you. You can now transcribe these messages yourselves and infuse this energy into your bodies. With time speeding up, you are speeding up your ability to understand the messages and to receive the energies. All this is happening simultaneously, which is very good. Otherwise, you would be feeling frustrated because you would be getting delayed messages. This is not what is happening. You are getting everything at exactly the right time, at the right speed and the necessary information. You no longer need to worry about a solid connection. When two energies touch each other and exchange patterns, they go on their own trajectory. This is something new for you. In the past, whenever you got something, you wanted to solidify it, name it, and frame it. The work that is coming now is very different, because it is recognizing, acknowledging, registering, and moving forward. There is no time for building these unnecessary accessories that will be left behind anyway. This is related to all parts of your personal life, meeting people and talking to people. The same with your business life. You are finding the best way to go by connecting. The same with all the energy and processes that are happening on Gaia right now. Thanks to all these processes happening simultaneously, the information can be uploaded to the grid wherever this energetic connection is happening. The new grid is now holding all of this for you. Whenever you want to ask a question or to download it for yourselves, it is all there. This process is moving quickly, and you'll be able to recognize this in September. Hugs and love to all of you, Grandma, from GrandmaChandra.com. And today from Divine Brotherhood of the Light, Philippe Francois. September 9, the Tower. September in numerology is 9. The 9th month marks the end of a cycle. We are in year 7, 2023. This September will therefore be the 9th month of the year, 7, which makes 16. Destruction of the Tower in the Tarot, which suggests that there will be a lot of matches. It represents a tower whose head is opened by a tongue of fire coming from above, which triggers a multitude of manifestations, effervescences, seizures. This is opening of the crown chakra. The tower is an image of ourselves and our body being led to opening up to something unexpected, new, baptisms of fire. Bubbles are adamantine energies, symbolizing the joy of living, of reconnection with divine energies, with the states of grace. The Ark of the House of God is a symbol of opening to the Spirit, light, baptisms of fire, and therefore the mystical marriage. Many beings will not be able to open their cells to pure light if they vibrate too low. They won't be able to absorb burdens which will trigger exits and therefore releases as the matrix is dissolving, and cannot then retire. Many human souls will not be able to withstand this influx of love in the heart and will see their vital functions stalled. It's also a DNA mutation, a cellular, biological, energetic mutation, and therefore not everyone will make this transition. These souls will be taken to another place. These are majestic and tragic times. Tragic for those who refuse to heed the endless warnings transmitted from so many centuries on the surface of this planet. It is the positioning of consciousness to what emerges that allows the temple, the body, to light. Consciousness is vibration. It is a light that comes to illuminate a shadowy area from which new eyes emerge. It is not consciousness that operates transformation, but light, and therefore consciousness can only see later in this world of darkness. Hence the purification of conscience so that she returns to a virgin before disappearing into the immaculate whiteness. Water brings transparency and purity. It's refreshing and nourishing. She is the source. She is the life. Water flows like fire. Fire is the very nature of love and light. a consuming fire, for water is the origin of the fire. From PhilippeFrancois.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light Isabel Garcia. Message from the Blue Guides of Syria. My name is Sereti, Blue Guide of the land of Syria. I salute you. Today the Word became flesh entirely, and the truth of love emanates more and more everywhere on this earth, on every planet and on every sun of the system. And there is nothing left in any way but to only welcome and reap the fruits of grace and love. From now on, the Brotherhood of Syrian Blue Guides close and surround the earth, making themselves visible to some of you and in the same way sensitively to certain places. We come to provide assistance in a specific way to your resurrection in the light of life. We came to deposit at your feet and in your hearts the love that we carry for you. Just as the peoples of nature become perceptible and visible, our presence also becomes perceptible and visible, leaving no doubt as to the emergence of the comprehensive revelation of light. We circle the earth to accompany it in its dimensional leap, just as the angels of the Lord and other peoples of the unified, carbonated worlds come near each of you. We are the earth angels, not in an anthropomorphic appearance, but in our blue radiation, giving them to experience the completion of the resurrection. We also accompany the Mariana Fleet Ensemble in an 8th dimension and demonstration. As the earth already sees its own ascension, you are invited to manifest and renew your own liberation. The set of prior circumstances and events prior to the event has been fulfilled and is manifested from now on. I am addressing each one of you. I invite you to go beyond words, to penetrate the essence and truth of what I say, to test it in your heart. Our massive presence around Earth is emergency for the intersection of the old and new, the intersection of the 3rd and 5th dimension. We watch for your presence and your brilliance, for the good development of events, so that every child of the Law of One is returned in integrity to what he is, to what he has chosen in his freedom. We call ourselves the Blue Guides of Syria. The blue cloak of grace offered to you by Mary entirely is the suit of light emanated from us. Watch and be available in your heart, whatever your employment of time, every hour and every minute, because the gift of grace can no longer wait. So the earth decreed, so the sun decreed. Being covered with the blue cloak of the grace, no one will touch a hair or thread of your eternity. Allow me to place at your feet and in your hearts the blessing of the Brotherhood of the Syrian Blue Guides. In the love of one, Sereti embraces you. Isabel Garcia. And today from Divine Brother of the Light Diego E. Berman, Ph.D. Strong solar winds incoming. Dear friends, as we were mentioning yesterday, the sun woke up from its August nap and is welcoming September with a series of solar flares. We are currently experiencing a moderate geomagnetic storm that may last the whole weekend. As we approach the 9-9 energy portal and the equinox on September 23rd, we should expect an increase in solar activity. I know it's been an intense period of integration and inner shifts, but we are definitely going into another active month, energetically speaking. However, the type of energetic work we will be doing in September will be different compared to August. While August was about empowering ourselves and letting go of limiting beliefs, September's solar winds will be in charge of creating more inner space for deeper future changes. Our nervous system will be the one feeling all these solar flares, especially if you are sensitive to the sun energies. Our crown energy center will be absorbing these incoming light codes, and little by little will be sending this new information for processing into several different brain areas. Expect some cranial symptoms such as headaches, ear ringing, watery eyes, dry mouth, and some jaw, throat, and neck sinus clearings. Stay hydrated and rest as needed. Much love, we are one. From DiegoBerman.com. From Divine Sister of the Light, Aluna Joy Yashkin. We have reached a powerful precipice. Our collective heart is shattering. This is not a time to give up, even if we feel quite lost. It is a time to open up. We are in the process of a major breakthrough. When we unpack and integrate this powerful time, we will have access to more of our divine selves and have more capacity for love and compassion and a renewed strength that will move mountains. This is a significant time in our ascension process. Powerful frequencies are shaking us up. They are pulsating throughout the Earth's ley lines. It feels like our nervous system is being pushed to the limit. We are dying to the past energies and programs in a grand finale of sorts, while new and powerful energies are flooding in. Timelines are beginning to split, and we might feel a little split as well. We are vacillating between realities so dramatically now that everything feels shaken up or fractured. Reality is not showing up as we expect, and we begin to realize expectations come from past experience. Our expectations are the hardest things to let go of. When heightened frequencies pulse through the earth, the first thing that we face is another layer of our collective shadow. We are facing a major clearing of unspeakable wounds that have accumulated not just in years, but in entire ages. We can feel the epic atrocities and utter devastation that humanity has been responsible for. These wounds, our collective shadow, are the last vestiges of miscreations that are being asked to be acknowledged, healed, and finally released back into the light. How much of our collective shadow we release will be equal to how much divine light we will receive. Remember, this process is not personal, it is planetary. We may not know many of the details of the collective wounds we are releasing as we process them through our light bodies. We don't need to know, although many of our personal issues are intertwined with the collective, which may arise to be released as well. We have outgrown who we were, and new aspects of ourselves are birthing. It is a very confusing time. We might feel a bit lost for a while between not knowing who we are and who we are not. We have been walking through life with only a partial presence. We have become painfully aware that some parts of us are missing. This knowing motivates us to keep seeking to embody our full divine presence. Seek and we will find. We will not be the same after this transformation. This is one final and massive step toward the ultimate goal of true oneness and ultimately a world devoid of duality upon a foundation built with unity in our diversity. What an exciting time to be witnesses to this transformation. Over past ages, bit by bit, we have built a nearly impenetrable armor around parts of our sacred hearts to contain and control our shadow selves and all the unhealed miscreations that were becoming too overwhelming to face. But the problem is we cannot hide from our unhealed parts of ourselves without also losing access to our divine presence. A solution to this problem is now being offered. Our protective armor around the collective heart is being stripped away by those new rising earth energies. In tandem with our collective desire to be fully present, our will and the collective will is working in tandem with the universe. We are being made vulnerable in a holy state of surrender. All that we have avoided in the past is rising in a tsunami of bittersweet, healing love of brokenness. We understand now that there is no longer any benefit in avoiding our shadow. Our desire to be completely present and awakened within our divinity is stronger than our fear of facing the shadow that holds us back. We are no longer prisoners incarcerated by our fears and insecurities. Facing our shadow now becomes a spiritual crowbar to release our imminent rising into our presence and our divine destiny. We are coming to a place where we enter territory that is brand new to us. One of the ways we can enter this new territory is to break open even further. This is exactly what's happening now in tandem with splitting timelines. Our great losses, unimaginable betrayals, and life-altering devastations are all part of our divine plan. If they didn't break us open when we experienced them the first time around, they will break us open now. Our collective heart is stretching and expanding beyond what we have ever experienced before. It is very intense and deeply painful, yet we discover a new, brave, but innocent place inside of us to help us take yet another step into the great unknown. We are on the ride of our lives. Just remember to breathe. We are going deeper and higher than any place we have experienced thus far in our soul's journey. This has been triggered in part by the gift from an unspeakable and life-altering devastation that is taking place on the spinner wheel heart pump of Mother Earth. This is the horrendous loss and simultaneously rising of profound love that is the aloha spirit of Lahaina and Maui. Anything that takes place on any of the four sacred heart pumps affects the whole planet and all life. This sacrifice is unmeasurable and is unlimited to the levels of transformation it will birth. We are only beginning to see what this event has triggered in the hearts of all life on Mother Earth. We are being readied to expand into our holy vessel of light further than we have ever gone before. This is the time when humanity must face the shadow with us that needs the most unconditional acceptance, love, and compassion. We are unveiling ancient hidden places within us that are storehouses for the missing pieces of ourselves we seek. But to get to these misplaced pieces of divinity, we must face the shadows first. The things we seek are hidden in the places we avoid in ourselves. No wonder we have avoided these places for so long. But it is time. Our collective soul is getting restless and is ready to move us further into our divine holiness. We are discovering new foundations for ourselves and a new way of experiencing life. This has been a part of the divine plan all along. We are packing up the old 3D house we have been living in, and we are moving into a much bigger divine vessel created within ourselves, so we can assimilate and merge with the new frequencies, all the spaces that were once filled with the wounds we tried to ignore. This is what we came here for. We are breaking free from limiting patterns that were set into existence for eons. We will let go of our deep heaviness so we can fly again. We will let go of fear, anxiety, guilt, shame, and feelings of unworthiness. We will feel connected again and put an end to the isolation that comes with hiding from ourselves. We will let go of the resentments and the rage that came from being mistreated, abused, and ignored. We will forgive ourselves knowing we wasted so much of our life on things that didn't deserve our energy. We will forgive ourselves, and we will heal. So my friends, here we are. We are in this together. We got this. Please take care of each other. Take care of your neighbors, your friends, and your family. Be there for them when they hit the hard places. I feel we are so close now to getting through the last of this, even though time is irrelevant and I prefer not to post any predictions. I feel like we will be working through this process for several months. You didn't come this far to quit now. We are in the last leg of an epic marathon. I am cheering you on. Hugs and blessings to all of you from alunajoy.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Colleen Lemma. On Saturday, September 2nd, the moon, ruler of our emotional body, has shifted from the sensitive full moon in Pisces energies into fiery Aries, the ram. Today, Luna will be connecting to Mercury, ruler of our perceptions, Chiron, ruler of past life wounds, and approaching a challenging connection to Pluto, ruler of death and rebirth. As we are in the waning phase of the moon, a time to release and let go, we should focus on our feelings and thoughts regarding self, your independence, self-confidence, and courage. Are you allowing insecurity to hold you back from moving forward in some way? Are you repeating old patterns that you need to shed? Are you not being assertive with what you want for fear of making the wrong choice? It is time to set free what is no longer working. Realize that some situations, circumstances, mindsets, or belief systems have served their purpose and now need to be transformed or transmuted. You are being guided and protected, but you must also believe in yourself. Blessings of love and light to all from sacredsoulempowerment.com. And today from Divine Sis Star of the Light, Leah Whitehorse. Neptune retrograde in Pisces, square Vesta in Gemini. Deep in the flow, focused, studying, working, unwavering concentration until tap, 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 tap. The unconscious comes a-knocking. Mind monkeys jiggling, restless, playful, annoying, distracted by dreams, distracted by the wind, or the rain, or the sun, distracted by memories. What was it? When was it? What was I doing? Lost my train of thought. And so the day goes, and yet somehow it is overlaid with a sweet and dreamy vibration. A soft call for a little soul searching now and then. It's a delicate brokering of an inner agreement to make time for concentrating on important tasks and to take time to relax. Read spiritual texts to calm the mind, investigate new teachings to find your way out of the echo chamber. Ask gentle questions to promote deeper inquiry. Let the answers come to you. Hold space for curiosity, resist polarization, avoid false dichotomy. The truth is there, somewhere in the in-between. Follow the river back to the source. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And today from the Tzolk'in Times, King 212, Yellow, Self-Existing Human. Self-existing is the name for the number 4, and its keywords are definition, form, and measure. With every wave spell, on the 4th day we must take stock and consider more carefully our situation. It is vital you know where you stand before you take another step forward. Consult a map, ask for directions. We can experience self-analysis on number 4 days, and this can make us feel a little insular. Today is Yellow Human, and it represents free will, wisdom, and influence. Yellow Human days are all about opening oneself up so messages from spirit can be channeled. All humans are psychic naturally. It's not just animals that can sense when an earthquake will occur or when rain will come. We too can do this, but we have lost touch with our natural abilities. These abilities dwell deep within us and have not been lost. They just lie dormant in most people. On human days, it's good to tune in and activate that channel. Free will is a key word, too, because we have free will to do with this information what we choose. Intuition is a handy tool, and it's up to you if you wish to use it. As it is a number 4 day, it is important to look very closely at any message you receive, even if at first it doesn't make sense to you. And today from Divine Sis Star of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio, Yellow Self-Existing Human, 4 Abe, Keen 212, 2nd of December 2023. Defining and shaping a new reality. 2/9/2023 equal 297 equal 216 equal 27 equal 9. They codes 2 partner twin cooperation alliances duality. 9 completion destiny service humanity grace. Month year codes 9, 7 magic mystic spiritual solitude initiation 16 tower struck by lightning sudden unexpected events 20 the awakening clear vision 23 royal star of the lion strength protection using our intelligent mind to break out of the box. 27 months ago, Keen 212 occurred on the 14th of July 2021. Of course, this was Bastille Day. the French National Independence Day, which commemorates the storming of the Bastille prison in order to free the people from the tyrannical king's rule. They literally bombed their way out of the jail box. Today we link back through the Tzolk'in to this convergence of time, choosing to free ourselves once again, choosing peace and harmony over greed, power, and control. Whatever we consciously reject enables us to define exactly what it is we wish to create. The process of elimination of the undesired events and patterns makes way for the good to flow. Keen 212 = 5. Freedom, liberation with the Tower Code for all of September. Boom. A day of consciously choosing to redefine your reality in order to break out of the old box. Day 4 in the Red Moon wave spell of the goddess, who is enhancing our intuition and sensitivity as we purify our vessels in order to find our natural flow. Today we are defining how to go with the flow by measuring our wise choices, which influence greater flow in our lives. Tone of creation, self-existing tone 4, operates in the mental realm. Action measures, power defines, essence form. Self-existing number 4 takes form, and we have ourselves a square shape. Self-existing, measuring and defining. Very intelligent, fascinated by self. We now have built a sturdy platform upon which further growth takes place. Today we delve into the mental realm and use our minds to align with our highest potential destiny and define what it is we wish to build in our life. What form will our life take in the future? Defining how we access more elegance and flow in our lives using our free will and God-given powers. Dispense with the rest and build your new solid foundations on the basis of elegance and peace through your pure mind. Go forth and build this new foundation for our elegant new world to take form. Thy will be done. Tune in and surrender to the divine plan for your life and greater plan for humankind. So precious hearts, today we break out of our old box and go with the new flow, leading us all to greater harmony and joy. Now is the time to move to a bigger, more beautiful box. Viva la revolution! Today's question is, how can I define a better reality through divine wisdom? Choosing positivity in order to go with a new flow. Divine blessings for freely flowing in a purer stream of consciousness. Merrily, 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 down the stream we flow. In la ketch a la keen. Christina White Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66. Keen 212, Yellow Self-Existing Human. The mantra, the code for today is, I define in order to influence. Measuring wisdom, I seal the process of free will. With a self-existing tone of form, I am guided by the power of elegance. And on this powerful day of activations, transformations, and manifestations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below what you're feeling, what you're seeing, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now I'd like to take the time to thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. It's because of your monthly pledges and donations we're able to continue our work. So if you'd like to help support our work, our mission, and help us continue bringing these daily transmissions to the world, you could either make a monthly pledge or a one-time donation. All the links are at egolovecondor.com. Now I'd like to welcome and thank Divine Sis Star of the Light, Calaya J. Williams, for your pledge and support on YouTube memberships, and welcome to the tribe of the Eagle and the Condor. Now I'd like to also thank everybody supporting my Sacred Condor's artwork. You could purchase her beautiful handmade goddess totems, zodiac goddesses, healing jewelry, and other works of art at lunagoddessart.com. Now we're going to complete today's transmissions with powerful New Earth codes from Divine Brother of the Light, Li Prairie. wave genome, spiraling helix, love streams, crystal waterways, hydrogen bonds, ionic plasma H2O, imprints energy, information at light speed, holographic fractal light, 0-point flux, life's magnetics, DNA Ethernet, standing waves, holographic image, liquid crystal domain, broadband spectrum, laser modulation DNA, source seeding imaging, imprinting eternal life, photonics continuum, crystal hearts, higher dimensions, light-going galactic, mother, father, child, creation pillars in Lemuria, 5 OS, flashpoint pending, parasites out. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. Have a most beautiful, blessed, and restful weekend ahead as we continue our journey through the ascension portal and into the new heaven upon the new earth. 1010 flowing in. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, with peace and love in every step, and keep shining your light brightly into the night. Be sure to make this day and every day the best day ever. The Eagle and the Condor love you all. 144 coming in. Namaste.